What other benefits does yoga have?
Actually, it is the physical benefit, the mental benefit, physical fitness, and physical in the sense of not the physical body, internally fitness of your internal organs also,
Right.
and the release of the stress, the mental especially.
Right. And how long have you been in China teaching yoga?
I'm teaching from almost 1.5 years.
1.5 years. And have you seen the Chinese people really embrace this type of exercise, or I even want to call it training?
Yes. They really they like it, and they enjoy it like anything.
Well, I know you are ready to show us some yoga positions.
Yes, sure.
Okay, great. Well, let's see. I know a little bit about yoga, not that much, but is this called the sun salutation?
This is sun salutation, yes.
Okay. And to me, it seems to be a very advanced version because you are very flexible. It's very impressive.
In fact, it is a little more advanced from this also, but it is still the second stage, not the more advanced.
We're looking for 2 volunteers who might want to learn a yoga pose. Who wants to learn?
So the first position, spread like this, you face like this. Exhale.
I think they're doing a great job, but I think they might need some help, Sanjay. Fabulous. Good job. This is a true balance test. Great job.
The other side, the simple one.
I think for boys it's very difficult to do that, the actions. For girls, I think it's much better.
Really?
Yeah, I think the bowing, for boys bowing is a little harder than.
No, there are so many yogis, and most of the yogis are boys.
Yes, I think it's a good exercise, and I'm very interested in that. I hope that I can have a chance to learn more
Great.
yoga.
Well, I think you did a great job.
I began to learn yoga from last week.
Oh.
Last week I took the first class.
Oh, great. So you were prepared for the show today. Thank you so much for your participation. And thank you, Sanjay, so
Thank
much
you. It's my pleasure.
for demonstrating today. We've talked about how there is an interest in exchange between China and India from many different areas. We just saw a great yoga demonstration, and there's a really big interest in China around yoga. But I know that people in China are interested in many other things besides yoga. And I'd like to go to our studio audience because we have some students here from Beijing University who are studying Sanskrit, the ancient Indian language. Let's hear from them. Where are you? Can one of you tell us about why you're studying Sanskrit?
Our major is Hindi, now Sanskrit. We also have Sanskrit department in Peking University.
So why did you decide to study Hindi?
Because I was born in a Buddhism family, and from childhood I love India very much. Last year I got a chance to visit India, arranged by ICCR and the embassy. I'm very happy to be in India. Thank you.
Great. Do you hope to eventually do some work that's going to involve traveling to India and China?
Yes, I want to continue my study in Hinduism and Buddhism in Harvard Divinity University.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Well, we've talked a lot about the ancient civilizations of India and China, but I'd also like to turn the microphone over to our studio audience because I know they must have a lot of questions to ask you. So let's see what they have to ask.
I gather from a friend you joined the Foreign Office very early. Was it as young as 23 years old?
22.
22. In many ways, though, has this made it very challenging for you? I mean, at that time, were you very unique, the only woman to join up 22 years ago? Have you seen yourself as quite symbolic in that sense?
I joined the Foreign Service in 1973 and I was fresh out of university at that time. There were a number of women in the civil service even then. I was not the first woman in the Foreign Service, for instance. But I must say that the numbers are steadily increasing, not only in the civil service but also in other spheres, in other professional spheres, especially in engineering and technology. In fact, we have a number of women scientists and technologists and successful businesswomen. So women have increasingly become prominent in a number of spheres. And I think Indian women really began to express themselves independently and outside the family during our freedom struggle.
Do you have to strive hard, or how much difficulties you have to go through during your course to the current status? Thanks.
I think for either male or female, I think to do well, to succeed, you have to work hard, you have to strive. The path is very, very long, and you have to have a lot of patience and perseverance, and you have to be ready to work hard. So I don't think the experience is different for women or men, but I think where the experience of women is exceptional is because we have to balance not only our professional obligations, but we also have to balance our family obligations. And in both our countries, India and China, the family is very important. I think we all understand that, the importance of family relations, the importance of relations between parents and children, husbands and wives, grandparents and grandchildren. It's all very important, and the family is at the center of our lives in both India and China. So I've learned as I've gone along tried my best to balance both these spheres of life. And I'm very grateful for the fact that I've had a very supportive family, particularly my husband. And I think we women can succeed if we have supportive families. That's, I think, very, very essential. But otherwise, yes, it's been a lot of hard work, but I think a lot of support, and not only from my family, also from my government and my colleagues. I've never experienced a situation where I felt discriminated against.